So while we may be new, our team brings with itself a wealth of experience in health management. Our service, combined with the expertise of the health manager and domain experts in nutrition, fitness, cognitive health, and emotional well being, partnered with leading healthcare providers in your micro market, deliver the personalized care that go far beyond typical wellness programs and repeated doctor consultations that simply don't work in the long run. Our intent isn't to just create better health temporarily, but to also make sustainable changes that go far and beyond our subscription. Proactive care helps you avoid the complications of reactive care later in your life, making health a meaningful and shared journey. Your floor is that your parents simply become aware of the importance of proactive care. Your realistic floor is your parents actually end up making meaningful health improvements. And your ceiling, health becomes an ingrained part of your parents' lives, which leads to extending health span, which is what Saaya's mission is. So click the link in bio to invest in your health journey and your parents' health journeys. Our program begins with a comprehensive health assessment that goes beyond regular checkups to identify key markers for improvement that guide the next 4 to 13 months of your program, depending on the duration of your subscription. We implement sustainable health changes through small, manageable steps, and the health manager coordinates every aspect from preventive care to nutrition, fitness, cognitive care, and emotional well being, and manages reactive health complications seamlessly, along with ensuring that you use the simple to use client app and family member app optimally. Think of us as the McKinsey of personalized health for you and your family, because everyone deserves an independent and healthier future. And we take care of every health need of yours, all for the price of less than a Starbucks flat white a day. Worried about discomfort with technology amongst your older parents? Well, most health and fitness apps have not been able to overcome the same pitfall because, regardless of how extensive they are in their domain depth, they become very complicated and time consuming for older Indians to use. Worried about discomfort with technology amongst your older parents? Well, those are the pitfalls that a lot of health and wellness apps have faced with older Indians. Because regardless of how extensive they are in their domain depth, they become too time consuming and complicated without any room for accountability tracking amongst their family members. Our app is built for simplicity with large buttons and navigable screens to ensure that it enables our service to work optimally. We also provide a bank of easily accessible videos, and the health manager connects with the clients and the family members once every week for the first 4 to 8 weeks to ensure that they are able to use the app optimally and solve any challenges that they might face. So what makes us even different? I mean, that's a very valid question. Because even beyond the merits, trusting a service like this requires more than just logic. Most health and wellness services are very narrowly focused on one aspect of health. Fitness here, nutrition there, mental health elsewhere. But true health improvement actually requires a comprehensive health solution. From mental to physical well-being, to reactive care, to post-hospital management, and everything else in the middle. Most other health and wellness services are fragmented, single point, and don't create the long-term habits required to keep in older Indians sustainably healthy. We involve both the family, a health manager to keep the experience connected and personal, as well as a performance coach to drive sustainable habit changes such that this service is as effective as it can be when you enroll yourself or your parents on it. Through a health manager and the intuitive app, we enable you to put health on autopilot. See, it's not about removing the responsibility from you. It's about keeping you involved without overwhelming you. Take small actions today. It can save you immense pain later on. Be a smart caregiver to your parents and not a burned out one, such that you can create more and more memories with them while they get healthier. And we help them do that. So a common question I get asked is, Karan, even if the service is good, My parents will refuse it. They'll say, "Oh, why do I need a new person? This is too much change. Ah, forget it." And that's a very valid question. So here's my very imperfect answer to one of the most challenging dilemmas that people face when deciding whether to avail Saya for themselves or their parents. Our health manager starts with small steps: no prescriptions, no action plans, and no interventions. This helps build rapport and helps us understand your parents' needs before we even start beginning the service. We also keep family members in the loop to balance expectations and align them such that we are able to get their and their parents' buy in to make better health decisions. If after 4 months you feel this service isn't working, you can discontinue the same. But we hope to show you the value of avoiding hospital visits and creating a healthier and happier future for your parents and, as an extension, yourself. Sometimes what they want isn't what they need. Our health managers are here to guide them and you as an external voice of reason to ensure health and peace for you as a family for now and for the future. Another health app. क्या ही अलग कर रहे हो? Well, that's a valid question. I mean, most health apps are complicated, focused on individual tracking, and provide very little to no room for family member visibility. Managing a loved one's health is a task in itself, which, on top of professional, personal, and social commitments, becomes very, very hard to do consistently and sustainably. That is where Saya comes in. We make health management simple, collaborative, and stress free through our two apps: the Saya Client app and the Saya Family Member app. The Saya Client app is your personal health assistant, tracking programs, calendarizing reminders, and enabling you to request support for anything. The Saya Family Member app helps you track the client's adherence, their programs, and allows the family members to request support for the client as well. With Saya, we make health management collaborative. Now, for the first time, instead of getting healthy yourself and using a lot of different apps, you can gift health to somebody else, helping them live longer, healthier lives while staying engaged without being overburdened. Health is the most valuable gift you can give a loved one. And with Saya, it's possible to manage the same without being overwhelmed. We only work with 1,000 clients every year to provide the personalized attention that we promise. So click the link in bio and get in touch with us to know more.